My journey through Wonderland is a strange and wonderful one. I meet many curious characters along the way. One of the most memorable is the Queen of Hearts.
The Queen is a powerful figure in Wonderland. She is known for her quick temper and her love of yelling, "Off with their heads." The Queen of Hearts is a fascinating character to analyze. Her behavior is often erratic and unpredictable. This suggests that she may be struggling with a mental illness. By examining her actions and interactions with Alice, we can learn more about mental illness and how it can affect people. The Queen of Hearts rules her kingdom with an iron fist. Her reign is marked by a strict and often ruthless approach to governance. She is easily angered and resorts to threats and punishments to maintain control. Her temper is legendary, and her subjects know that even the slightest misstep can result in severe consequences. Her behavior is characterized by a lack of emotional regulation and a disregard for the well-being of others. This lack of empathy makes her a feared and unpredictable ruler. These traits are often associated with certain mental illnesses. Experts suggest that her erratic behavior could be indicative of deeper psychological issues, which might explain her extreme reactions and harsh decrees.
Off with their heads. This infamous command has become synonymous with her reign, a chilling reminder of her absolute power.
Her subjects live in fear of her outbursts. The constant threat of punishment looms over them, creating an atmosphere of anxiety and dread. They often have to tiptoe around her, always mindful of her volatile nature. Every action and word is carefully measured to avoid provoking her wrath. Careful not to upset her, they go to great lengths to stay in her good graces. This constant vigilance takes a toll on their mental and emotional well-being. The Queen's behavior creates a chaotic and unsettling atmosphere in Wonderland. Her unpredictable actions and harsh punishments disrupt the natural order, leaving everyone on edge. This makes it difficult for Alice to make sense of the world she has fallen into. The chaos and fear that permeate the Queen's court are a stark contrast to the whimsical and curious nature of Wonderland, adding to Alice's confusion and sense of disorientation. As Alice navigates this strange new world, she must learn to understand the Queen's behavior and find a way to survive in this unpredictable environment. Her journey is not just about finding her way home, but also about making sense of the madness that surrounds her. Through her interactions with the Queen, Alice learns valuable lessons about power, control, and the importance of empathy. She realizes that to navigate Wonderland successfully, she must remain calm and composed, even in the face of the Queen's tyranny. In the end, Alice's journey through Wonderland is as much about self-discovery as it is about understanding the world around her. By decoding the Queen's behavior, she gains insights into her own strengths and weaknesses, ultimately emerging stronger and wiser. Throughout the story, the Queen exhibits several behaviors that could be interpreted as symptoms of mental illness. Her constant outbursts of anger, for example, suggest a possible mood disorder. Additionally, her paranoia and delusions of grandeur point towards a potential personality disorder.
Off with their heads!
It is important to note that Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland, never explicitly states that the Queen of Hearts has a mental illness. However, her behavior aligns with certain symptoms, making it a point of interest for analysis.
My interactions with the Queen of Hearts are often confusing and frightening. Her sudden mood swings and unpredictable commands make it difficult to know how to respond. One moment she is calm, and the next she is shouting orders that make no sense. The Queen's unpredictable behavior leaves me feeling unsure of how to act. I constantly find myself second-guessing my actions and words, trying to anticipate her next move. It's like walking on eggshells, never knowing when they might crack. I try to reason with the Queen, hoping to find some common ground or understanding. I present my thoughts clearly and logically, thinking that perhaps she will see reason. But my logic and arguments fall on deaf ears. She seems impervious to reason, driven by her own whims and desires. It's incredibly frustrating to feel unheard and dismissed.
Despite the Queen's intimidating presence, Alice does not completely shy away from her. Alice tries to understand the Queen's perspective and navigate her emotions. This demonstrates Alice's empathy. She recognizes that the Queen's behavior might stem from her own insecurities and fears, and her willingness to engage with those who are different from her. Alice's ability to connect with a wide range of personalities, even those as challenging as the Queen, shows her open-mindedness and resilience.
Off with their heads! The Queen's infamous outbursts are a constant threat, a reminder of her volatile nature.
Alice's empathy is a key part of her character. She listens, tries to understand, and offers support even when faced with hostility, and bravery in the face of the Queen's fury. Alice's courage is evident as she stands her ground, refusing to be intimidated by the Queen's threats. Provide a deeper understanding of her character. Her reflective nature allows her to navigate the complexities of Wonderland with a thoughtful approach, and her journey through Wonderland. This journey is not just a physical one, but also an emotional and psychological exploration. Alice learns and grows with each encounter, becoming more resilient and wise. Her interactions with the various characters in Wonderland, including the Queen, help her build relationships and understand the diverse personalities she meets. This journey is a testament to her adaptability and strength. By reflecting on her experiences, Alice gains wisdom and insight, which she carries with her as she continues her adventure. Her ability to navigate the unpredictable nature of Wonderland is a true testament to her character. Section 5. A World of Nonsense. Understanding the Queen's reality. It is important to consider that the Queen of Hearts exists in a world of nonsense. In Wonderland, the rules of logic and reason do not apply in the same way they do in the real world. This could explain some of the Queen's seemingly irrational behavior.
However, even within the context of Wonderland, my behavior is considered extreme. This suggests that my actions are not solely a product of my environment. There are likely underlying factors contributing to my volatile personality.
Section 6. The Power of Imagination. Alice's Coping Mechanisms. Throughout her adventures in Wonderland, Alice relies on her imagination to cope with the strange and often unsettling situations she encounters.
When faced with the Queen's fury, I use my imagination to distance myself from the Queen's threats. My imagination allows me to find humor in the absurdity of Wonderland. This helps me to maintain a sense of perspective and not become overwhelmed by the chaos around me.
Section 7. Behind the Crown, Exploring Possible Diagnoses. While it is impossible to diagnose a fictional character with a real-world mental illness, we can speculate about what conditions the Queen of Hearts might have based on her behavior.
Some possibilities include narcissistic personality disorder, histrionic personality disorder, or intermittent explosive disorder.
It is important to remember that these are just possibilities, and it is crucial to avoid labeling individuals, even fictional ones, with mental illnesses without proper evaluation. However, exploring these possibilities can help us understand the complexities of mental illness and how it can manifest in different ways. Section 8. The Importance of Empathy. Learning from Alice's Journey.
Alice's journey through Wonderland teaches us the importance of empathy and understanding when dealing with individuals who may be struggling with mental illness.
Despite the Queen's intimidating behavior, Alice tries to see the world from her perspective and understand her motivations.
Alice's approach teaches us that even when faced with challenging or confusing behavior, it is important to approach the situation with compassion and a willingness to understand.
Section 9. Beyond Wonderland. Mental illness in our world. While the Queen of Hearts is a fictional character, her struggles with mental illness reflect a very real issue that many people face in the real world. Mental illness is a complex and multifaceted issue that affects people from all walks of life. By raising awareness about mental illness and promoting empathy and understanding, we can create a more supportive and inclusive society for those who are struggling. Section 10. A Timeless Tale. The Enduring Relevance of Alice's Adventures.
Alice in Wonderland continues to resonate with readers of all ages because it explores universal themes of identity, belonging, and the search for meaning in a nonsensical world.
The Queen of Hearts, with her unpredictable behavior and volatile emotions, serves as a reminder that even in a world of fantasy, mental illness is a real and present issue.
By examining the Queen's character through a modern lens, we can gain a deeper understanding of mental illness and its impact on individuals and society as a whole. Section 11. Conclusion: Finding Humanity in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is a story that sparks our imaginations and challenges our perceptions of reality. It takes us on a journey through a fantastical world where the rules of logic and reason are turned upside down. This whimsical tale, written by Lewis Carroll, has captivated readers for generations, inviting them to question the nature of reality and the boundaries of their own minds. The Queen of Hearts, with her seemingly irrational behavior, embodies the nonsensical nature of Wonderland. Her infamous decree of "off with their heads" is a stark reminder of the arbitrary and chaotic nature of power in this surreal world. Yet her character is more than just a symbol of madness. She represents the unpredictable and often misunderstood aspects of human behavior. However, by viewing her through the lens of mental illness, we can find a deeper understanding of her character and the challenges she faces. This perspective allows us to see her not just as a tyrant, but as someone who may be struggling with her own inner demons. It opens up a dialogue about the importance of mental health and the need for compassion and empathy in our interactions with others. Through Alice's journey, we learn the importance of empathy, compassion, and understanding when interacting with individuals who may be struggling with mental health issues. Alice's encounters with the various inhabitants of Wonderland teach her, and us, valuable lessons about the human condition. Each character she meets, from the Cheshire Cat to the Mad Hatter, offers a unique perspective on life and the challenges we all face. Alice in Wonderland reminds us that even in a world of fantasy, the human experience, with all its complexities and challenges, is something to be approached with sensitivity and care. The story encourages us to look beyond the surface and to understand the deeper issues that may be affecting those around us. It is a timeless reminder that empathy and compassion are essential in navigating the often bewildering maze of life. By embracing these values, we can find a sense of humanity even in the most unexpected places.